Cinderella and the Glass Slipper. Once upon a time, there was a very kind and gentle girl. Her mother had passed away early, and her father later married another woman. The stepmother brought along her 2 daughters, who were both proud and cruel. From the day the stepmother arrived, the girl's life became full of hardship. They forced her to do all the housework, cleaning, washing, cooking, and serving them from morning till night. When she grew tired, she could only rest near the fireplace, covered in ashes and soot. Because of that, they called her Cinderella. Despite being treated so harshly, Cinderella remained kind, patient, and gentle. Her heart was pure, and her goodness shone through her sadness. One day, the king announced a grand royal ball, where the prince would choose his bride. Every young woman in the kingdom was invited. The stepmother and her 2 daughters were very excited. They made Cinderella help them prepare their gowns, jewelry, and hair, while she secretly wished she could go too. When they finally left for the ball, Cinderella sat by the fireplace and cried. Suddenly, a fairy godmother appeared before her and asked softly, "My dear child, why are you crying?" Cinderella answered sadly, "I wish I could go to the royal ball, but I have no beautiful dress, no shoes, and no carriage to take me there." The fairy godmother smiled warmly. "Don't cry, my dear. I will help you." Then, with a wave of her magic wand, she turned a pumpkin into a sparkling golden carriage, 6 little mice into white horses, and a mole into a coachman. Next, she transformed Cinderella's ragged clothes into a magnificent ball gown, glittering like starlight, and placed on her feet a pair of glass slippers so delicate and clear they shone like diamonds. Before sending her off, the fairy godmother warned, "Remember, my dear, you must leave the ball before midnight. When the clock strikes 12, all my magic will fade away." Cinderella thanked her and hurried to the palace. As she entered the royal hall, everyone turned in awe. The prince was completely enchanted and danced with her the entire evening. But when the clock struck 12, Cinderella suddenly remembered the fairy's warning. She ran out in a hurry, losing 1 glass slipper on the grand staircase. The prince chased after her but couldn't catch up. All he found was the slipper. The next morning, the prince declared, "I will marry the girl whose foot fits this glass slipper." When the royal servant reached Cinderella's home, the slipper fit her perfectly. The prince immediately recognized her, joyfully knelt, and asked her to be his wife. Cinderella forgave her stepmother and stepsisters. Soon after, she and the prince were married in a grand celebration, and they lived happily ever after. The glass slipper remained forever a symbol of true love, kindness, and the magic of goodness. Please subscribe to our channel for more magical stories.